Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. This is going to be a past, present, and future reading. Going to see what's affected, our past, because what happens in the past can have long-term effects, affect the present and ultimately affect the future. And the future is not written in stone yet, so it's subject to change, you guys, and we can make those changes now as we are led, or as we are guided to. This message is going to be for my general collective, or my collective, the general collective. So, it is for each and every single one of us. And, remember to take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Don't try to force things to fit or feel right when they just don't, If it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. All right. Let's get some tarot going here. And I am using the Crystal Visions Tarot here. So let's see what we have going on. We have the World. Okay, so the World. So we have the World that's going to go in the future position. We have the Ten of Cups going in the present. Strength. And then this Eight of Wands is kind of what Spirit is giving me, is like it's an overall energy. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to place that up there because I kind of feel like what Spirit's giving me here is like the Eight of Wands is what keeps motivating us, keeps pushing us, when we are so laser focused in, we have our goals set, and we let nothing or no one get in our way. There we go, finally, and if people tried, we would just run right over the top of them, right? So, I mean, I love the Eight of Wands energy. It always makes me feel like, yes, I've got that, get up and go, and bursts of energy happening, and, it helps me get through. Sometimes, when all I can handle is 1 second at a time, you guys, it helps give you that boost. It helps push you through, and, if they try to get in your way, you're just going to run them over. So, but alright, in the past we do have strengths coming through here. So the past, things that we have gone through, it has made us stronger, you guys. And fortified in fire is something that I'm hearing here. Strength is the energy of Leo. Leo is a fire sign. So I am a Sun Leo, so you may have Leo somewhere in your chart. You don't have to. That's perfectly okay. But you're stronger than and you realize sometimes. But everything that you have gone through has sharpened you, has made you stronger, and you're, whatever you face, whatever comes your way, you're able to handle it, you guys. That Eight of Wands energy is backing up strength there, and fire on fire, you guys. So All right, so then the Ten of Cups is the present situation. So, you know, it's your happily ever after, you guys, however that looks to you. And, you know, you're manifesting your dreams, your desires, your goals, you know, and like I said, that Eight of Wands energy is backing that up, as well as strength backing that up. You know, you're calling on your past experiences, and you know, you're taking the goodness, you're taking the strength, you're taking the lessons that you've learned, and you're applying it to situations now, you know, and it's helped propelling you, you know, full steam ahead, you guys. And like I said, it's your happily ever after, however that looks to you. You know, for some it could be, you know, you're finding the love of your life, you're getting married, you're making that commitment. And if you're already there, then maybe you are planning, like, you know, let's start a family, you know, let's buy a house is something that I'm hearing here as well, you know. And for some it may be clearing some of the clutter is what I'm hearing here too, like maybe simplifying things, you know, taking it back just a little bit and making it a little more manageable for yourself. And in the future, we do have the World, and as you can see, she is literally sitting on top of the world. You know, she's taking the lessons from the past, the present, looking forward to the future, still embracing that Eight of Wands energy. And, you know, this is coming to an end of the journey that you started, you guys, when you set out, you know. And you know, you have that understanding, you have that wisdom. Universal truths is something that I'm hearing here as well. You know, you've reached the highest level that you can achieve, and you know, it's time to celebrate your successes that have helped keep propelling you along the way. You know, that fiery energy that just keeps you going, you guys. You know, your own internal fire. There we go. Almost said eternal. I guess it could be eternal as well. So, you know, it's the completion of a cycle, you guys. And has it always been beautiful? Well, no, of course not, you know, because that's life. You know, it's not always beautiful, wonderful, amazing, but, you know, sometimes things may have to get a little bumpy, get a little ugly, because sometimes the only way we learn is the hard way, right? And we make things harder on ourselves, but, you know, it builds character, it builds strength. It teaches us, you know, okay, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, this is what I'm willing to accept. I'm not willing to accept this anymore, so I'm putting my strong, healthy boundaries in place. So, you know, learning to listen to the universe, listen to your higher self, your guides, your angels. I'm going to get a few chakra wisdom here. See, you know, what we can get here. I'm actually in a good mood, even though it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I randomly woke up a little bit before 4, and so I was like, why not go ahead and do a reading before it's 105 degrees out, or whatever it's going to be today. So, are there any other cards here? Okay, so showing up here in the past, we have self-worth and we have passion coming in, and the color orange, so that is sacral chakra energy coming in. You know, and I feel like that's very appropriate. You know, like I said, that 8 of Wands and the Strength, they're both fiery. You know, your inner fire, your sacral chakra deals with your passion, deals with your self-worth, how you view yourself. And like I said, you guys, you know, you've got that inner strength. Your inner fire is lit, and you know, you're not letting anyone or anything get in your way. And you know, you're also building yourself up to be able to build your empire, to be able to build your legacy, you know, the things that you want to see happen. And you know, continue stoking that fire, you guys. Continue pouring into yourself, you know, and those positive affirmations. You know, I see, you know, I use them, you guys. You know, I try to spin positives for myself and, you know, not go completely negative. And sometimes it's easier said than done, right? But you know, we keep going and we keep growing and we keep changing and trying to leave something better, you know, or leave things better than we found them. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. So, you know, don't let anyone or anything make you feel less than, you know, even yourself, you guys. Really pause, really, you know, look in on your inner dialogue, you know, and am I feeding myself some soul food, or am I, you know, tearing my soul down, tearing myself down, you know? Because once you realize things, and that's when you can start making those changes that last. You know, be kind and be gentle with yourself, because it is a process. And when you're undoing, you know, a lifetime of negativity, you know, it takes a while, you guys. And you know, we can be our own worst enemies. We can beat ourselves up more so than anyone else ever can. I mean, after all, we know everything we've ever done, right? So we can be our best friend, or we can be our worst enemy. And I'm really working on trying to be my best friend. You know, I'm the longest relationship I've ever had, you know, and trying to be just as kind and gentle and loving with myself as I am with other people. And, you know, figuring out what fuels me, what I'm passionate about, you know, you guys, because it changes as we change and grow. And that's perfectly okay, you know. You may have loved something as a child that just no longer fits where you are, who you are now, and that's perfectly okay. Don't try to force things to feel right, to fit and work when they no longer do. You know, it's part of life, it's part of growing. In the current, we do have prayer coming through here, and you know, I feel like that really goes hand in hand with that 10 of Cups, you know, praying that things turn out right, you know, praying for that loving spouse, that loving companion, maybe praying for children even. And this is our solar plexus chakra coming in here, this one here. So, you know, checking in with ourselves and, you know, trusting and believing that our prayers have been heard. And, you know, when life gives us lemons, we make lemonade. So, you know, appreciate everything that you currently have. Appreciate the things that you've had in the past. More will be added to you. And, you know, fervent prayers is something I'm hearing here. Like, someone is really praying really hard. And I was there, you guys, you know, praying for that loving companion, praying for a child. And, I mean, the child didn't come into fruition for me, but you know, I trust and believe that it was for a reason, and that it was for my greater good, you guys, especially with all the health problems I've had. So don't lose faith, don't lose hope. You know, this is worth praying over, you know, asking for guidance, asking for protection, placing that hedge of protection around yourself, around your home, around your relationships, and, you know, around your children if you have them, or even future children, you guys. So we have enlightenment coming through here in the future. So, you know, that to me, you know, backs up the world, you know, as we're learning our lessons and we're going through life, you know, we are going to gain precious insight, precious information, and, you know, we're going to see how strong we are. We're going to put our healthy boundaries in place, you know, and life is going to be beautiful, wonderful, amazing. It's going to be what we make of it. And when we choose to see that the world's a beautiful, wonderful, loving place, it literally becomes that for us. So it's all about our perspective, you guys. And I'm going to get a few of the language of flowers here to see where we should plant our seeds. All right, Spirit, where should we plant our seeds? I love these. My friend Taria actually sent these to me a while ago, and it was my first mini deck, and then I just kind of became obsessed with them. So funny how that happens sometimes. Okay, so first up we have the Lenten Rose for protection coming through. Conserve what you have, save a little, you know, for a rainy day, you guys. And we have the African Violet for spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. We have the Anemone for optimism. Look up and look brightly. We have the Forget-Me-Not for remembrance. Memories and the past hold the keys. So, you know, like I said, it holds the key to unlocking things. You know, maybe a certain door has been locked for a while, but, you know, it as you grow and as you learn and as you remember things, maybe that's the whole golden key to unlock that golden door. We do have stock for slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. You know, like I said, sometimes we have to scale back and take things 1 second at a time, you know, and if you feel like you're needing to rush into something, pump your brakes, you know, whoa, slow down. And we have the Calla Lily for rejuvenation, reawaken, and then stand stronger. And, you know, I really feel like this whole message just really ties together, and, you know, what we take from the past and apply currently helps our future outcome, you guys. So, you know, sometimes we have to spin those positives for ourselves to keep going, to help our perspective. And, you know, it's not turning a blind eye or ignoring, you know, how we feel. You know, we should always honor how we feel. Those emotions, they come up for a reason. It's a chance to release and heal. And, you know, when we release that, we make room for new energy to come in, you guys. And then we're restored, we're refreshed, and we're rejuvenated. And you know, if you have to take a step back in order to reset, do what you need to do for yourself, you guys. You know, sometimes it's a lot easier to nurture and take care of others than it is ourselves. So, you know, we end up feeling selfish, but, you know, if we don't take care of us and keep pouring in, we're not able to take care of anyone else or keep pouring into other people. So, you know, love yourselves, be kind to yourself, and know that you're an amazing and wonderful person. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to see more readings like this, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Like I said, I'm still, you know, trying new things, trying to reach my audience and grow and change, and, you know, staying in alignment with Spirit and what Spirit is giving me, You know, it's a growing experience, it's a learning experience, and I look forward to connecting with you guys. All right, I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.